Bethany, my name is Lucy. I'm entering your contest on stuff you can make. It's 4th of July, so I'm making 4th of July cupcakes. I love to bake, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to make these. I usually make my own, but when I do this, I like to just use the boxed ones. So I already made the mix, and now I distribute it into how I'm going to use it, which is like this. This is batter. So that's the blue one. I made red, and then the white. That has nothing in it, so it's just regular batter. So I mix them like this. I mix them in there, and then I distributed it evenly into 3 cups. Now what I'm gonna do is put them into the cupcake thing. So this is my cupcake pan. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna go with the colors of how they say it: red, white, and blue. So first we're gonna use the red, and I'm using this one. This is one of my measuring cup thingies. It doesn't matter what size you use, I just like using this one because it's small. So I'm going to use this, put it into here, and grab the exact amount of it. It doesn't really matter though, but this is just what I like to do. Then you're going to pour it into the cup. You can use your finger to get out all of it, just like that. And I'll show you what it looks like. Like that big old blob of red. It doesn't matter if it doesn't go all the way around, you know? So yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing that to every single one, and I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, so there I finished. See how I told you guys it doesn't matter if it's like all covered or not? Just like that. Now I'm going to go in with the white. Red, white, and blue. And I just washed this. It's the same exact one I was using for the red. So now we're going to do this. Here's the whites. You can still see red, but that's okay. One thing I forgot to say, when you mix them... Oh, there's the eggs. When you mix them like this, you got to make sure you put a lot of food coloring in. Look. A lot of food coloring in. Because if you don't put enough, and if the color isn't that bright... when you cook it, it usually turns brown if the color isn't pulling through all the way. So you want to make sure you put a lot of food coloring in there. So now I'm going to wash this and go to blue. Okay, so that's what the blue looks like. Don't expect them to be perfect layers when they bake. They're going to move around, but it still looks pretty cool. I've never tried this using the white batter. I've tried it with like neon colors. Every single batter layer was colored, so I never tried the white, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it comes out cool. You are gonna have extra batter left over. That's okay, then you can make some more. I only have 1 pan, so that's why. So now let's put them in the oven, and it's hot, and bake them for the time that it says. When you take them out, let them cool down for about 5 minutes. They're not completely cool, they're still a little hot. And get a cookie sheet and make sure you put foil paper on it. I just like to put foil paper on it because then it makes the cleaning up process a lot faster. So do that and let them cool down in the pan for about 5 minutes, and then come and take them out and put them on the cookie sheet. Okay, so make sure first you whip the cream, the frosting to make it soft. So like that, and you grab a generous amount. Like that, and you grab one of the cupcakes. This is a lot of frosting, so let's do one of the big ones. I hope this is in the camera. Yeah. And you're just gonna frost it. You're gonna do 1 layer of. This is a lot, so make sure you take off some, and just frost it all. Try to cover the sides and all of that. This is once they are like. You touch them and they're not warm, they're just cool. They're a little warm, but not too much, because if they're a little warm, frosting will just melt off. So make sure you get the sides, and make sure it's completely white. Make sure none of the blue is showing, just like that. You're going to do this for every single one, and then, so you're going to do that to every single one. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I'm going to decorate them. The first color we're going to make is blue. So, just put some in there. You don't have to put a lot, because the blue is only going to go like on one corner. We're going to do the flag on here. So, you don't have to put a lot. Like, this is probably too much. I'll probably take some out. So, let me mix the blue, and then I'll come back to it. Okay, so that's as blue as I could get it. I don't know why, but yeah. Now we're going to put this in a bag. You can use a piping bag, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use a regular plastic bag. These bags, I don't know if you guys can see it. They're the snack bags. Just like that. You're going to put all that frosting in here. Try to make it go. Sorry. Try to make it go in one of the corners. The smaller the tip, the better. If you have piping bags, then use a small little tip thingy. So look, this is how I'm going to show you guys how small it is. See that? Not very big. It's very small. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Here, I'm going to try to do it one-handed. So you're going to take one of the cupcakes, and on one of the corners, you're just going to make a square. Just like that. Do this for every single one, because then you're going to just make the hole bigger to fill it in. This is what they're going to look like. They just have L's. So now you're just going to fill that in. Make the hole a little bit bigger. So we're going to do red. We're going to mix red in probably a cup or something. And that's how vibrant of red I can get it. See how close it is? Not very close. So now I'm going to show you guys how, well, you put it in a bag and then make a small hole, small as you can do it. And then I'll show you red. The hole's not as small as I wanted it to be. Kind of medium size, but yeah, let's do this. What you're gonna do, it's just gonna be pretty hard one-handed. You're just gonna make the lines go across. 1, 2, 3, go all the way across. 4, I messed up, 5, and do a small one at the bottom. 6, and there we go. Kind of messed up there, and now you're gonna do the rest. There we go. Don't expect to get the same amount of lines on each one. See how this one I got 6, that one I got 6, 6, 5. 5, usually 5 on all of them. 6 is a little pushing it, but anyways, don't worry about these like little flicker thingies. Once the like frosting dries up, you can like just flick that off, or you could just leave it. I mean, it doesn't matter. So now we're gonna go in and do the stars. Just put white frosting in a bag. Don't put that much because the stars are just gonna be dots. Not like you can literally make a star. So yeah. Okay, so the white one's gonna be super duper small. Look, I'm gonna show you guys how small this one is. See that? Because you're going to just make little dots. Now, if you're using a bag like you are or me, I've had experience where I squeeze the bag so hard that it pops. So just be careful. So now let's go in and do this one. Right there. 1. Oh, you guys see how I did that? Damn it. There. So there's the cupcake. Now I'm going to do the rest and I'll be right back. And there we go. That's the finished product. A bunch of little American flags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one open so you guys can see the inside and then just see how they would all look. Okay, so it's this one right here. That's what it looks like. And now we're going to peel. I'm really showing you guys. This is hard. Just peel off the paper so you can see the white and the red and the blue. And see, that's a lot of frosting. Just like that. And then just right in the middle. I'm just going to cut it open. Eee! There we go. That's what it looks like inside. And that looks awesome. That's what it looks like. I kind of cut it all weird. So you got the blue, the white, and the red. And then you got the design on the other side, which they look like that. So there you go. Bethany from MacBarbie07. Hope you like this. Hope you picked me because this was so much fun for me to do. And hope you try it out. Okay, bye.